Hi, my name is Joshua Mclean, and I'm here to tell you about VisionBoard. VisionBoard is an app for users to be able to better track and categorize their goals. Goals are housed on boards. The boards can be different and also have their own individual categories. And each board only knows about its children goals. This was a group project, and I was responsible for developing a lot of the back-end logic for logging in and the front-end rendering of the login forms. And also, I handled all of the error handling and displaying of error messages to users across the entire app. And then after we had finished the project, I was part of the team that went back and refactored to increase our code quality and make the project a little bit more maintainable, which I'll talk about at the end. So let's go ahead and log in. User authentication is just handling the email. Having passwords was not a requirement for this project at this time of the program. And when we hit login, it's going to fire off a GET request to the backend endpoint, and it will match the email, and it will present the boards for that user. If we look at the top nav bar, we see a drop-down menu with our boards. We are able to make a new board, and it also shows us who we're logged in as. These are real goals of mine. So, what's up, companies? And we can go ahead and make a new board. We're going to call it Becoming a Dragon. We're going to imagine ourselves as becoming a dragon. We'll say this is self-improvement, and we'll select the dragon board. So, oh, sweet. So we're looking for some self-improvement to become a dragon. And we need to learn to breathe fire. Very important. Let's call this Dragon 101. We'll say this one's not started. We'll add another goal and we'll call this Learn to Fly. We'll also call this Dragon 101. We'll say this one's in progress. So there's a little bit of making the boards and adding goals. We can edit the goals. Dragon 101. Going rar. Cool. And in this one, we'll just say going flap in capitals. All right. We can also delete a goal. So we'll go ahead and delete one of them. Learn to fly just pops into the end here. Something that is interesting, two things that we realized is that the way we designed this, it kind of mimics some behaviors of a single page application. It isn't really a true one. This is more closer to a master detail interface where we have like, this is our master list. And then in here within this, we also have some more details in this as well. And some other things, if we try to make a new board, I was telling you about those error messages. If I don't put anything in, it says, oops, the title can't be blank, and it disappears again, just using some set interval calls. And we'll log out, and then I'll show you our code to talk about that major refactor. So originally, if we check out a previous branch, we go into the front end, we look at source, we see there's one index.js file, and it's very long. Let's see, how long is it? It is over, somewhere between 450 and 500 lines of codes, give or take the comments as well. Of course, we ran into issues with our code maintainability. We ran into issues with our code quality and how consistent it was, which we knew were going to happen. We were four different students in the same program who had all been coding in our own sort of styles. And this was our first group project. But what came of it is we got some feedback back and did some research, and we decided at this point we had been learning React. So did some research, and I was like, okay, yeah, we can use their import export syntax in order to allow our boards, goals, and our index parent to just kind of talk to each other. So we made this modular using import export. This has been VisionBoard. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.